very welcome. My name is Mary and this is my channel Lumi Level Up. I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. I'm probably somewhat late to this conversation since the number of vaccinated people is going up and the corona infection numbers are going down. Luckily, finally. But I thought it might be the right time for me to share my lessons learned from the pandemic. And please don't get me wrong, I for sure know what a serious topic the coronavirus has been and still is. And I'm sure what all of us experienced during the last 1.5 years, no one would have expected, and it will have a permanent impact on all of our lives. So please do not take this too superficial. This is just a light-hearted approach to see something positive in the experiences made without wanting to downplay the pain, the suffering and the loss of those affected and their loved ones. I do feel you very deeply. And please do watch until the end before making a mean comment, because I saved the most important lesson for last. Starting off with first, I buy designer for my own. It's a thing I kind of already knew, because I buy quite a lot of items that I do not even wear to the public, but when being into luxury designer items, you easily get accused that you just buy these pieces to brag, to show them off and to impress others. Well, my love for luxury items and my spending habits didn't change through the pandemic, even though I had nowhere to go. I was still splurging more or less the same amount that I have been in the past, without any opportunity to even wear the bags or use the SLGs, when just staying quarantined at home. Just owning them for myself does bring joy to me. And if anyone wants to accuse me, I just buy them to show them off on social media. No, I've been into luxury designer items for about 10 years and I just started this YouTube channel about 2 months ago. So the pandemic definitely highlighted it for me, that I do buy designer luxury for my own joy and just for myself. Lesson number 2 is not that deep down luxury, but kind of connected. I do not have to wear a full face of makeup. And it's kind of ironic because today I wear quite a heavy makeup. In the past I got used to wear a full face of makeup each day, every day. It's kind of embarrassing to admit, but it did feel like I do not even know anymore how I do look really barefaced, since there has always been at least a little amount of mascara left on my lashes, and whenever I take a look in the mirror, what I saw was the put together version of myself. I really went all in with makeup every day, even if it was just a regular day at the office. It's terrifying that it took a worldwide pandemic for me to get used to my natural bare face without makeup again. When we were staying at home for weeks, working from home, wearing masks whenever going outside, and additionally I was personally going through a lot during that time, that for the first time since puberty I didn't bother to put on any makeup at all for weeks. And I think that has been very beneficial to myself and the image I have of myself, since I know now that I do not need all that makeup. It's great if it makes me feel pretty and more confident, but it shouldn't be a requirement for me before even stepping outside of the house. Yet to this day, okay, I did start to do YouTube. Of course, I want to look my best in front of the camera, so I do put on makeup for you, and today it's quite heavy. But usually in front of the camera it's even less than I used to wear for a regular day at the office. I do not have the best skin, so I was wearing a lot of heavy, high coverage foundation, and I completely changed that routine up to only covering spots, using some contouring and powder. And yes, my skin might not look flawless. You might be able to spot some imperfections, but that's okay. I do not have to look perfect all the time. Leading to lesson number 3. Sometimes all we need is less. I did not really declutter too much during this pandemic, even though I did get more interested in the whole topic of minimalism. I tried to get rid of things every now and then. But what really hit me was the realization how much easier my life would be if I had less. Wearing the same 3 leggings and sweaters alternately day in, day out might have not been the best choice for my sanity. And I am happy that things slowly get back to normal now. But oh boy, what did I save time-wise? Not worrying about putting together outfits. Not trying to wear a different look every day. Not accumulating so much dirty laundry. And not having to clean up so much. Since trying on multiple outfits and combinations a day can cause a mess. And taking off all the different pieces and just keeping up with piles and piles of clothing. That can be stressful. So all the stuff, all the clothing just eats up my time. Yes, I do love fashion, I do love shopping, I do love pretty outfits. But I did realize through the pandemic, sometimes having less can really make your life easier. And I am really trying to find a way to incorporate that deeper into my everyday life post-pandemic as well. Lesson number 4. Investing in stocks is better than investing in bags. This might be a controversial one, since many of us here on my channel are luxury lovers deep into luxury designer handbags. And I know it is a very calming feeling to know that buying one particular bags, you can get your money back when reselling them. On some pieces you can even make a profit, but it has been the corona-related slump in the financial market that really got me invested with real investments, such as shares and stocks. Since I had quite some money sitting around, since I am mindful enough not to spend everything on luxury, and the market being that deep down due to the corona crisis was the perfect timing for me to get deeper into that topic of investing and finally really getting started after already being interested for quite a long time, but too scared to just get started. And here is a little fun fact that really opened up my eyes. I bought my very first Louis Vuitton purse, which has been a Speedy 35 in monogram canvas, in September of 2011 for around 500 euro. The price of this bag nearly doubled to this day, so I always thought to myself, what a great investment and what a great way to spend my money. But the day I bought my very first Louis Vuitton bag, the LVMH stock was at around 100 euro. Now it's close to 700, farther on its way up. If I would have bought 5 LVMH stocks with the 500 euro instead of one Speedy bag, I really have to get a second battery for my camera because this one keeps dying. By the day I filmed this video, the stock now is close to 700 euro. So if I would have bought 5 stocks with the 500 euro, instead of buying one Speedy bag, I would not just have doubled the price on paper for a purse that is now about 10 years old, but I would have actually made 3,000 euro. Crazy, huh? That's why now, whenever I do splurge on a luxury item, I try to invest the same amount into stocks. So I still do love my luxury shopping, but I put my investment money somewhere else. And as announced, I saved the most important lesson learned for last. Lesson number 5. Life is precious and real luxuries cannot be bought with money. It's health and time with your loved ones. I know we hear this a lot and it's a thing we all know deep down, but yet still it sometimes might just feel like a phrase, especially when we are still very young and health is not an issue to us and we think we have all the time in the world left. But circumstances in our lives can change so fast just with the blink of an eye. The realization how precious life is hits so much harder when you discovered suffering and grief and loss for yourself. I know everyone who did so would give all their money and burn the whole luxury collection without any doubt immediately if it could undo some things that happened and turn back time to have some more to spend. So enjoy your life, do good, spend as much time as you can with your loved ones and let them know how much they mean to you. Because that's the real luxuries of life and the only ones that really do matter. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time and bye. My spending habits such as stairs. But I would have actually made